My girlfriend, Emma, ditched me to go clubbing with her friends instead of taking me to the hospital, so I'm leaving my heart in the and ending this relationship. I, 22M, have been with my girlfriend, Emma, 22F, for 5 years. We've been together since high school, and until recently, I always considered her to be my future wife. I even bought a ring and was planning on proposing in the coming months, but now I'm not so sure. Last weekend was Emma's best friend's birthday. She and her friends booked a private lounge at a club, and I didn't go since I wasn't invited. I hate clubbing and things associated with that anyway, so I didn't really care. I was actually looking forward to spending an evening alone, just binging Netflix or something. Emma left around 9 p.m., and I crashed on the couch to watch some YouTube. Around 11 p.m., I started to feel a distinct stomach pain, sort of like the pain you experience when someone hits you in the lower half. It wasn't bad at first, and I just thought my body was playing tricks on me, but in the span of about 5 minutes, the pain kept getting worse and worse until I was basically stuck in the fetal position on the couch. Initially, I thought the pain would go away, but then I noticed my right testicle was starting to swell. The moment I tried to get up and grab my phone to inspect what was happening, I collapsed to the floor. That was probably the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. Imagine being hit in the groin over and over again. It was like that constantly. I managed to crawl to the table next to the couch to get my phone and immediately tried calling Emma, but she declined my call. I texted her that something was wrong and she should come home immediately. The club she went to is like a 5-minute walk from our apartment. I put the phone down and started throwing up because of the pain. After vomiting for about a minute, the pain started to cool down a bit, and I grabbed my phone again. Emma's response was, "What is it?" with an unamused face emoji. I tried calling her again, but she declined. I texted her that I needed to go to the hospital. She asked, "For what?" and I replied, "My testicles hurt." I dialed emergency services, explained my situation to the responder, and she asked if someone could drive me to the hospital. I stupidly said yes, thinking Emma would be home soon and could drive me. I felt embarrassed to call an ambulance for testicle pain. The responder told me she would call back in 10 minutes to make sure I was being driven to the hospital. I put the phone down and vomited again. When the pain subsided a bit, I checked my phone and saw that Emma had responded with laughing emojis. I tried calling her again, but she declined. She texted that it wasn't the time to play games and threatened to block me if I contacted her again. I tried calling once more, but she had blocked me, curled up on the floor and shivering. I no longer cared about being embarrassed and called emergency services again, asking for an ambulance. It felt like an eternity, but the ambulance eventually arrived and rushed me to the hospital. I don't remember much of the surgery since I was sedated, but I remember waking up with my right testicle being stitched together. The doctor informed me that the cord next to my testicle was twisted, and I was extremely lucky to have reached the hospital in time. I could have easily been forced to surgically remove my testicle. I checked my phone and saw missed calls and messages from Emma. She had come home from clubbing, smelled the vomit, and got mad when she saw it on our carpet. She then realized I was serious only after searching the apartment and not finding me. I texted her the hospital and my room number and went to sleep. The next morning, I woke up to see Emma sleeping on a couch next to my bed. When she woke up, she overwhelmed me with apologies, saying she thought I was joking and trying to ruin their night. I didn't have the energy to argue, so I kept quiet. I was beyond hurt by what she did and wanted to break up with her right then and there. Why would someone ignore messages where their partner is begging them to come home? Not only that, but she stayed at the club until 3 a.m. without considering checking on me. She did stay with me in the hospital for the remaining 2 days and took good care of me, but I was still beyond pissed at her. Since coming home yesterday, I've been wanting to dump her, but I feel conflicted. I believe she genuinely thought I was joking and made a mistake. I don't know how to proceed in this situation. Update 1. First of all, I want to thank all of you for the amazing support. It's been quite overwhelming. Before I get into the update, I would like to clear up some misconceptions from the comments on my last post. No, I have never pulled any malicious pranks on Emma to get her to come home early or anything. Nor do I have an issue with her going out as long as she doesn't come home at 6 a.m. And no, I've never blown up her phone like that while she was out with friends. We usually go out together since we share the same friend groups. Here are the messages from WhatsApp as it happened. Since people thought I just texted her something like, "My testicles hurt," out of the blue, I called Emma twice initially, but she declined. Then I texted, "Emma, please come home." I tried calling her again, but she didn't pick up. I texted, "I need to go to the hospital." She replied, "Huh? For what?" I texted, "My testicles really hurt. Please come home now. Something is wrong." She sent back 6 laughing face emojis. I tried calling her again twice, and after calling emergency services, I texted, "I swear, don't bother me again or I'm blocking you. Let me freaking enjoy my night out." When I tried calling her again twice, I realized she had blocked me. The pain was too intense to try contacting her anymore, so I called an ambulance. Her next message came after she unblocked me at 2 a.m. Thank you very much for watching to the story so far. I suggest you to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss tomorrow's stories.